Hi everyone, in this video we look for the how to characters detect from our image. Basically this is used for the variety of the in the field. This is the main use of the image processing. For example, we detect the number plate detection. We used this method to find the number plate, what characters are here. In my case, basically two parts. There are first part is I create the main my database. For this database contains more letters, and whatever our next part is the recognition parts to our unknown image. So example, the number plate or any other characters contain images, everything we can detect using the database, and we detect the characters. So initial parts, how we create the database. This is my code for the how I create the database, and I already run the code. So I show what the database contain letters. This is the letters, simple database. So we can how your database is, this is basically 78 letters. So we can contain the more letters in the database, we can correlate perfectly. So the unknown image, this is my unknown image, this one, and also so we find these letters using the compare with the database. So initial part of we create the database. I use the database image here. This one contains 3 type of fonts and 78 characters. Yeah, already shown. This is 78 characters. So this is my image, letters 2. This is read here, initial part my code. Then it is converted to the black and white image. So using the appropriate value, threshold value is 0.8 I used. Then this image is converted to the negative part of the black and white. For the reason is, in my last video I shows detect the object for the using regionprops command. Regionprops is work for the negative part of the black and white image. So I show that one. I run the code, copy, paste. Run the code. Negative part. In our last video we looked for until the regionprops detected area. for our object detection. In the lesson 2, this character detection also some part of the object detection. So here we used our last video object detection part also. Then move to the another part. This is my run code. This is my black and white image. First one is my black and white image that is converted to our negative part of the black and white. Then we detect the area of the what characters are in our image. So until this part I run the code. Until this part we use for our last video object detection part. For detect the object in these 78 letters are characters detected. Then these detectors are saved into our database. So these images are cropped and saved to our database as a single image. This is our single image. So next part, this upload is I already in my last video I explained. For easy to visualize my part, I use that one. Then we use the letters cell. We use the cell, empty cell. For length it just mean 78 regionprops is text variable. My reason of the way I create the cell in my next part, unknown image character recognition. It is in this part I will explain why we use the cell. For this is my basic for loop. Here this crop the image and save into the database. So initial part I crop the image using the imcrop keyword. This is a black and white image. This is a negative part converted. I already called this black and white. BW black and white images. This is not one and converted to the negative part of the black and white. So I use the BW IM instead I bounding box. That's a part our 78 characters are detected from the bounding box and crop that part is done. Crop the image. Then I go to the resize image and every image for resize it. The reason of we can correlate the unknown image for easily for every images are in the same size. So crop and resizes. Then I move to the write to the database for those images, resize image. So I create the file name in my database letter num to string. That means I is the number for we convert to the string to save as the JPG for the each letters. You can see here num 17, 78, 99, 21. The same way letter and the image's name is letter, then convert to the string one number to string, then save to the .jpg form. So this is the file name. Then I write the image. It's a resize image. Resize image is taken the resize image and save into the this file name. This part is then I write the save to the each image in the database. Then I already say that I create the empty cell. This empty cell 78, empty cell contains 78 cells. So each cells I save to the my resize image. Store the each image into the my cell. So this is the my part. Then I save the my I created cell into the .NET form. So this .NET file is more important because this is the I use for the my letter recognition part. So I already run the code, so I will show here. This is my cell .NET file. So this is I can use for my letter recognition part. So I run the whole code. So I delete my data. So I delete the old database folder because I already run the code. So I delete the dash folder and clear my command window. So my web source is not everything is deleted. So I run the code. You look for that one in my database folder created. 78 letters. 78 letters are created. So my creating I for the visualizing. So this is the my database creation part, and next part I will show how to detect the unknown image characters using this database. So thanks for watching.